Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best budget gaming laptop.
Starting at number 5.
HP Victus 15. If you're an Intel loyalist or looking to make the switch from AMD, the HP Victus is an excellent option for a budget-friendly, Intel-based gaming laptop. You can configure it at the HP website with up to a 13th generation Intel Core i5 CPU, up to 32 GB of RAM, and a NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3050 graphics card. Compared to a traditional HDD, the base model is built with a 512 GB SSD for faster boot times and speedier game launch and loading times. The 15.6-inch display provides 1080p resolution and a native refresh rate of 144 Hz, so old favorites and the latest releases look their best and have smoother on-screen action. The HP Victus 15 is also built with Bang & Olufsen speakers for enhanced audio quality, which is great news for anyone who prefers not to wear a headset while gaming. However, you'll want to keep your power cable nearby since the HP Victus 15 has a battery life topping out at just 4 hours. And while it's not the worst I've seen in a gaming laptop, it does fall short of the 5 to 6 hour average we normally see.
Coming at number 4.
Acer Nitro 5. This model from Acer has some welcome upgrades and improvements over previous Nitro 5 iterations, which had Intel Core i5 processors. With a 12th Gen Intel Core i7 and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3050 graphics card, you can handle all but the most graphically demanding titles. Wi-Fi 6 connectivity gives you faster wireless internet speeds than before, while DTS-X audio creates richer, more immersive audio without needing a headset. And if you're worried about the Nitro 5 being able to keep up with your games library, its specs fall well within the most popular components noted in the Steam hardware and software survey. It also features improved heat dissipation compared to previous models. While other gaming laptops might need a cooling pad to maintain optimal performance, the Acer Nitro 5 has twin cooling fans and 4 vents to draw waste heat away from delicate components and allow your laptop to run at optimal temperatures for longer. And with an 8-hour battery life, you can marathon your favorite games well into the night before you need to worry about plugging in.
At number 3.
Acer 2023 Cloud. The best gaming Chromebook we've tested is the Acer Chromebook 516GE 2022. Unlike Windows gaming laptops, this device runs Chrome OS and is designed specifically for cloud gaming services like NVIDIA GeForce Now. Cloud gaming means that all the processing takes place on NVIDIA's server, or whichever company provides the service, and the image is streamed to your device, like any other video streaming service. The laptop comes with a 3-month trial of GeForce Now. You can play games from the Google Play Store. Know that these titles are made for smartphones and tablets running on an ARM processor, so they might not always run properly. Also, some of them lack keyboard, mouse, and controller support. The laptop feels well built, and while it's on the bulkier side, it isn't too heavy. It sports a nice 16-inch QHD Plus display with a 120 Hz refresh rate. It gets bright enough for use in most indoor settings, and its response time is good, resulting in a clear image in fast-moving scenes. The keyboard feels spacious, doesn't get hot under load, and has RGB backlighting. Don't get too excited, it only has a single lighting zone. You get Wi-Fi 6E and an Ethernet port, which is great because cloud gaming performance heavily depends on your internet connection. Battery life is short at around 6 hours of light use or an hour of gaming, so keep the charger close.
Number 2 of my list.
Lenovo IdeaPad Gaming. Our best cheap gaming laptop pick is the Lenovo IdeaPad Gaming 3 2021. For around $800 you can get a configuration with an AMD Ryzen 5 5600H CPU, an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3050T GPU, 8 GB of RAM, and 512 GB of storage. This CPU and GPU combo can provide a solid 60 frames per second gaming experience at 1080p in demanding titles, albeit with medium or low settings. 8 GB of RAM isn't ideal for gaming, so you'll have to add more memory to get the most out of this laptop or spend a little more for a 16GB model. The SSD is user replaceable, too, if you want more storage since 512GB isn't a lot these days. This model has a 120Hz display. Its response time is slow, but it supports VRR to reduce screen tearing. Unlike the models we recommend above, this laptop doesn't have a MUX multiplexer switch. This feature lets the GPU send information directly to the display without going through the integrated GPU. The lack of this feature can reduce performance, causing as much as a 25% performance loss in games where it matters.
And number 1.
ASUS TUF-. The best budget gaming laptop we've tested is the ASUS TUF-F15 2022. You can get this 15.6-inch model with an Intel 12th Gen Core i5 or i7 CPU paired with an NVIDIA 30 series discrete GPU, up to an RTX 3070. NVIDIA's 30 series GPUs perform well and deliver a 60+ FPS gaming experience in demanding games. However, you don't get frame generation, a performance-boosting AI feature only available on the newer 40 series GPUs. RAM and storage max out at 16GB and 1TB, respectively. They're user replaceable, making it easy to upgrade later. As for the display, you have 3 options: 1080p, 144Hz or 300Hz, and a 1440p 165Hz panel. Unfortunately, none support VRR to reduce screen tearing. This laptop is relatively portable since it isn't overly bulky or heavy, though you'll have to bring the charger with you, as the battery lasts only a little over an hour when gaming. Its Wi-Fi 6 wireless adapter and Ethernet port ensure you get the fastest and most reliable internet connection when playing online. Ports include 2 USB-As, 2 USB-C/Thunderbolt 4s, and a full-size HDMI. There isn't much thermal throttling under load, but the laptop gets hot and loud.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.